Two straight Hill matches to open the day. We got another great match. Scott Haas and Dylan Spohr. Yeah, looks like Dylan has won the lag, so Dylan will be breaking.
And I will not be able to join you for this entire match, unfortunately.
I figured you were going to have to play soon.
Yeah, they said it's going to be, I'm 2 matches away.
Yeah. So there's an alternate break, race to 7, Texas Express 9-ball. This is a second round match. Both of these players had buys in the first round.
And we were just lucky enough to be joined by Scott while you were playing your match.
Yes,
And
if you want to call it that.
Hey, you played. You broke at least 3 times. No, 4 times because it was 7-1. So you broke exactly 4 times.
Yes.
My math.
Yes, I broke, made a ball, played a safe badly. He ran out and broke and ran. I broke, made a couple balls, overcut the crap out of the 2-ball. He ran out. Then he didn't break and run. Actually, that fourth game was the only one that I won.
Dylan put some little gusto in the ball. Does make the wing ball, makes the 3, and does not leave himself a good offensive shot on the 1. Now, if he wants to be super aggressive, he can play a 2-way and spin bank the 1 and leave the 1 behind the 4. Or he can just spin the 1 and try and come 2 rails and put it behind the 9, or 3 rails behind the 9.
You try and get behind the 9. You don't just sit on the rail behind the 5.
No, I try and get behind the 9 because even if I hit the 1 ball too thick, I have the 8 ball there to protect me as well.
Gotcha.
Hello, bang time. I'm not going to lie. If that's the name of a pool hall down there, I'm making a trip. Oh, it looks like he's going to go the other way. And no. Now, one of the good things about going that way, though, even though he didn't get anywhere near here where he wanted with the 1 or the Q, it's still a 9-foot shot. And Scott has to do a little bit of work to get onto the 2. I've been trying to follow Johnny's match against Chris Funk over there. I've been doing a horrible job at it. Oh,
wow. Very nice shot by Scott.
Yeah, he hits that really nice. Now he's going to have to go up and down for... If he can get the cue ball exactly where it is now, maybe over about 6 inches to the left, that's where he wants to be. So you just hit this ball. I pretty much hit it center ball, maybe a half a tip of left, and try and go 2 rails. If I end up running into the 9, I'll still have a shot on the 4. He looks like he's drawing out. Oh, he's playing safe. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. He does leave the 1 rail kick.
A little unlucky to get in the window between the 4 and the 5 there.
Yeah, he leaves the 1 rail.
4 and the 7.
Yeah. If he was just able to have it stop rolling half an inch more, maybe a full inch, then Dylan wouldn't have the 1 rail at all. And he would have to go at least 2 rails. Yeah, at least 2 rails to kick this ball. But now he can just go 1 rail send the 2-all up table and try and control the cue ball around the 9. Mm. So we were up to over 230 viewers at one point. See if we can get it back up there. If we can get some shares out there, likes, subscribe. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm so people can find us easier. Boy, it's that ball good.
Yes, he did.
All right. Note to self: if I play Scott later, don't leave him an off-angle, really hard cut.
Don't leave him anything.
It really don't leave him anything. Yeah. I watched a little bit of it, James. Makes the 8. Good carom.
He moved into the way for a second there. I thought that 8 was going to hang up.
I have to be up. 1, 2, 3 tables. I'm really confused over there. Chris missed the 6 ball. Johnny could see it. Johnny gave him ball in hand on the 6 ball without the 6 ball moving. So Chris had ball in hand on the 6. Now he has a horrible shot on the 7. What's that mean? Oh, whatever.
I told them that we can't hear their announcements with the headsets on, so if they call either of us, they need to come get us. Hopefully they remember that.
I doubt it.
It was a little easier for me because I knew who my opponent was and he was sitting right over there, so as long as he didn't move to get up, I knew I didn't need to.
Yes.
But
Thank you, DC Pool, Indonesia. Now, I just slow rolled this ball in because the distance that you're traveling, and even with the slow roll, just like that, you're going to come above the 6 and be fine.
unless you
No,
go into
it's gonna hit off the point. Damn it.
I agree with you on how to play it, but
Yeah.
that's the one thing you have to do is make sure you miss the pocket there.
Yeah. So maybe slow roll that ball with just like a half a tip of inside just to straighten it out a little bit. Or hold it a little bit. It matters how you want to look at it because people use different terminology.
Based on my match, what I probably would have done was overcut that ball by 4 inches, but
You probably would have ended up safe though. Oh no, you didn't hit it hard enough to get safe. Oh, speaking of hard enough.
whoa.
He just wanted to play. He told me he was really good at back pocket 9 ball. And
Yeah, back pocket. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah. Apparently the top right is his corner.
And 1-0 lead for Scott.
And I'm just going to go check to make sure they didn't because they said I was 2 matches away, and I know they've called at least that. So I'll be right back.
All right, Scott up 1-0. It will be his break. The Players in this tournament are using a preset pattern for the rack. It is the 1 ball, followed by the 7-8, followed by the 3-9-4, followed by the 5-6, and then lastly the 2. Scott and Dylan have chosen to put the template for the pattern on the floor. That is why you'll see Scott looking down underneath the table periodically while he's trying to rack the balls. Okay, Scott makes the wing ball. Looks like he has a shot on the 1. Just rolls back out towards the side pocket. Easy shot on the 2 on the side. Looking to see if he wants to leave it there to play the 4 in the left corner, or come back and play the 4 on the right. I think he's going to just stop the cue ball there and play the 4 in the upper left corner. As long as he didn't drift behind the 8 too much here, should be okay. Roll, can either draw back and play the 5 in the same pocket, or roll forward and play the 5 in the opposite corner. Good to see where he wants to be on the 6 here. He's going to just try and leave the cue ball right around where the 5 is and play the 6 down to the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, thank you, Maria. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Scott's gotten himself a bit too close to the 8 ball here. Oh, if it stops in time, that was a really well played safety by Scott there. And Scott, obviously the 6 ball did stop in time, and Dylan is hooked here. Looking at possibly kicking in behind the 6. I think that hit the rail first. I believe that would be ball in hand. does not look like Scott is taking ball in hand, so I guess I was wrong. I guess it caught the 6 ball before it caught the reel. Not that he necessarily needs it here. This is a pretty straightforward out, even from where it lies. Yeah, play a 7 in the corner, 8 in the side, 9 in the bottom right corner, and he'll have a 2-0 lead. It'll be Dylan to break. And Scott wipes his feet a little bit, but Scott makes the 9, takes the 2-0 lead. Dylan will be breaking. It's a quick word from some of our sponsors while Dylan wrecks. The Predator Arena Light, engineered by Lucid Ball Sports. Safe Harbor Retirement Planners, results-driven fiduciaries dedicated to your goals. Yeah, Scott's definitely got the good mullet going, Jeremy. Well, actually, it's not really a mullet. He just has the front pulled back. The front is not that short. Good break by Dylan, but the 2 ball is tied up with the 6. Not sure how he's going to try to play this here. He's going to try and run into him, or if he's going to try and get behind him to play the 2 on the side. Looks like he's trying to run into him. Very nice. Yeah, 2 does pass by the 7. So 4 comes around for the 5 in the corner. Needs to make sure he doesn't hit this too hard. Ooh, that's tight, but I believe he's okay. Yeah, he was okay, but left himself a little bit of a testy angle here on the 6 ball. But it is a natural angle to come 2 rails out for shape on the 7. Oh, he overcuts it. Hangs the 6 ball up. Great opportunity here for Scott to take a commanding 3-0 lead with being his break. Scott just Taps the 6-ball in, rolls back up to the middle of the table. Another good shot. Good leave on the 9. Take a 3-0 lead. As I said, it will be Scott to break. So Scott's made a ball on the break. Made the 3-ball. Has a good shot on the 1. 2-ball is right near the side pocket. A little further than I expected Scott to go there, but he's okay on a good line. Just needs to draw back a little bit. Play the 4 in the corner. Ooh, gets unlucky and goes into the 8-ball. And Scott will be playing a safe here. He tends to play more on the conservative side. Possibly bank the 4-ball near this. No? Huh? Okay, he's going to try and put the cue ball behind the 8. I thought he might try and put the 4-ball behind the 8. It's like he has. It's tight. Not sure if he has left Dylan a piece of this ball or not. Looks like Dylan's not sure if he left Dylan a piece of this ball or not. Plays a little bit of a masse to come around and make a hit on the 4. Just left Scott long, but he can hit it. sees Dylan. First real opportunity to get going here in this match. Oh. He's gotten a good lead on it, though, as I don't believe Scott can see this ball. Scott elects to just roll softly up to the 5 ball to play safe. Not sure what Dylan has here. Probably a safety of some sort. Need to be very quiet when the players are down at the near end of the table from the camera because they're only a couple feet away from me and I don't want them hearing what I am saying. Because that is very aggravating when you can hear somebody commentating on what you're doing. Scott makes a good hit. Does not get the cue ball up behind the 7. So has left Dylan a thin cut on the 5. Dylan elects to play safe instead of taking on the thin cut. Again, it's not under any cover, but he has a long shot here for Scott. Oh. Scott tried to play a safe, but missed the 5 ball completely. Dylan just looking to see how he wants to get on this 6. It is a little bit tricky where it's sitting right next to the side pocket on the rail. Makes it nicely, gives himself good shape on the 7, angle to get down on the 8. Dylan comes up. Wanted to roll just a little bit further, but this shouldn't be a problem. Attempt to cut the lead to 3-1, and it will be his break. Knocks it in, 3-1. Dylan to break. Okay, Dylan finally on the board. Break, trying to get back to within one rack here. Yeah, so Dylan pockets a couple balls. Doesn't really have a shot on the one here, so he'll be playing safe. Or he'll be banking the one in. It's kind of a two-way, as he was behind the 8 had he not made the one. Nice shot there. Looks like Dylan might be getting into a little bit of a rhythm here. Rolls the 5 in the side, gives himself a good angle on the 6 to come back across table for the 7. Going to the bridge once again. Also having to wait for one of our players on the next table over. Nicely done. Little bit of an angle to come out off the rail to shoot the 8 in the top left corner. Looks like he'll cut this ball in, follow 2 rails back down the table, shoot the 9 in what's now the upper right pocket. Hit it a bit soft. Left himself a tough cut into the lower right pocket. And he overcut it. Oh, and got unfortunate break with the cue ball coming off the point and rolling down to leave Scott practically straight in on the 9. Even with the overcut, if he misses the point of the pocket there, he's going to end up not leaving Scott a shot. But instead, Scott takes a 4-1 lead and will be breaking, trying to go up 5-1. And let's get a word from a couple more of our sponsors. Simonis, the reference for superior quality billiard fabric. TAP Chesapeake Bay region. World domination, one player at a time. The Turtle Rack. Fast, accurate, and sturdy. All right, Scott's ready to break. Scott gets the 3 ball in. Also makes the 2. Left himself a shot on the 1. It's a fairly straightforward rack here for a player of Scott's caliber. Honestly, the 1 ball is probably the hardest part of this rack. He gets the 1 and stays on the 4. I would expect him to be out here. Yeah, comes across nicely for the 5. See him roll 1 rail back out towards the center of the table. Play the 6 on the side. Little pad, probably. Looks like he's lining up to. No, okay. 2 rails. Gets on 7 nicely. Oh no. Did not see that coming at all. Scott with the unforced error. Scratches in the side pocket. It's a big opening for Dylan here. I mean, obviously he's going to get out here. Close to within 4-2. It will be his break. So that close to being down 4 racks. If he can come with a break and run here, he'll be right back to within 1. And he does make it 4-2. Scott will look to shake off that error, and Dylan will look to capitalize further by getting the break and run here to cut Scott's lead to 1. Scott seems to be a not fairly, but a very mentally strong player. Whenever I've watched him play, he doesn't seem to let mistakes like that bother him from rack to rack. So I don't imagine he'll be dwelling on that too much. He'll just get back up and move along with whatever the next shot that's presented to him. And nice cut by Dylan. Looks like he's gonna come out nicely for shape on the 4. Excuse me, the 2. Very nice play. Good bump on the 5. Comes out nice. And again, don't see any reason why he should not be out here. Pulls that ball in nicely. And comes up, gives himself a good angle for the 9 in the corner. And just like that, only a minute ago he was staring at a 5-1 deficit. Instead, it's going to be 4-3 Scott, with Scott breaking. Okay, Scott up 4-3, getting ready to break here. Did not control the cue ball very well. He made the wing ball, but he cannot see the 1. Sure, we're going to see Scott push here. He's just trying to figure out where to push to. Looks like he's just going to push it over to the long cushion here. Yeah, Dylan's got, I think he can see a little piece of this 1. Looks like yeah, he has decided to give this push back to Scott. See what Scott comes with here. Scott makes a good hit, but it looks like he's giving up a shot on the 1 here. Dylan does have enough of this ball to make it, which I think he does. The most difficult part of this run out will be getting from the 4 onto the 5, unless he wants to take on that 5-8 combination. Well, he takes care of that now by bumping the 5 out. So, excellent shot. Now, I don't really see much in the way of him tying this match up at 4. Yeah, Dylan's left himself a good angle for the 5 to come back for the 6. Steph. Yeah. Okay, Dylan notes this matchup at 4. It's become a race to 3 here. Dylan will be breaking. Yeah, Jeremy, that was a huge mistake. Scott scratching, playing the 7, scratching, trying to get on the 8 ball. Could have taken a 5-1 lead. Instead, Dylan's won the next 3 racks and tied this up at 4. Good break by Dylan, but once again, has not put the 1 ball in a great position. Does not have a good shot. Does not have a shot. Might choose to just kick and hit this ball, or we might see him pushing here. Hello, Thierry. Nice of you to join us here from Africa. Dylan does choose to kick. It makes a good hit. And although Scott will be able to see this 1 ball, he's not going to be able to shoot it anywhere. So we'll be playing safe back. Scott's looking to see where he wants to get the cue ball here. Oh wow, he could see more of that ball than I thought he could. I didn't realize he could hit it full like that. I thought he had to thin it. Dylan plays a very nice safety. Just got locked up behind the 6. Oh, thank you, Epsom and Aquatics. We're glad you're enjoying the match. Thanks for watching. Scott looking at possibly massing at this one ball. This is a tricky one. They're really, let's see, very close to the 6 and no real natural angle to try and come at this ball that I can see. I don't know that the 3 rail is there or not. He's going to have to shorten this up a lot. Oh, very nice. Hits it full in the face. But he's left Dylan a good shot. It's been informed our next match on the stream table will be Steve Fleming versus Scott's son, Thomas Haas. Should be another great match for you here. So far we've had 2 hill-hill matches and one that is 4-4 and looks like it could be well on its way to going hill-hill. May have killed that a little too much. Yeah. 5-7 combo definitely is not there. Looks like the 5 will go by the 8, but from this angle on the 4, it's going to be awfully difficult to keep the cue ball over there for that shot. So instead he elects to play safe. Very, very smart decision there. Not sure he got there though. He may have left that in the window. If he didn't leave a straight window, it's probably not a difficult ball to just masse slightly to get ahead here. And I'm being joined in the booth by the co-owner of On the Hill Productions, Rick Scarlato. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, buddy? How you
Not
guys
much.
doing today?
Oh, be doing a little better if you stop giving me guys with Fargos in the mid 700s for my first round match, but
Yeah, tough draw.
did you win your first match?
I did.
You
I did actually. I played pretty decent too. Tables are playing soft, so a little easy. A little easy.
Jeremy Mason says hello, Rick.
Hey, what's up, Jeremy? How you doing, buddy? What we got here? 4-4.
Yep.
Looks like Scott left him a little off angle.
Yeah, well, he couldn't see the ball. He had to masse at it a little bit. Did he get himself behind the 8 there?
Looks like a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
Might have to try to play it in the corner now. I think he was trying to get to play it in the side.
Yeah. Scott was up 4-1 in this match and running out to take a 5-1 lead. Shot the 7 in and scratched trying to get on the 8. And ever since then, it's been all Dylan.
Dylan's one of the rising stars.
Oh.
Just missed it.
Yeah, it was a great attempt.
I think sometimes maybe he gets going a little fast.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I think in the outset of this
Lots of
match,
firepower.
the outset of this match, he was playing a little slow. Mainly because Scott just wasn't giving him any chances, but then he started getting into a good rhythm, and yeah, I think he may have played a little too quickly there.
I like Scott to hold this ball.
Yeah, very nice.
Pretty much stop shoot from here. I think.
Yeah.
Have to do a little work to get back on the 9 ball, but
But not too much, yeah.
Yeah, Scott is one of the guys that he really plays the natural angles of the tables really, really well. So he'll come off the rail here and give himself a little angle to either just come 1 rail into the 9, or he's an old school guy, so he might want to go 2 rails.
Yeah.
Sometimes the 2 rail shot's a little easier to judge because you can hit it a little firmer. It's one of the things that all the real good players do. They go the path they can hit a little firmer. It looks like he's going to just come off this Then give himself an angle, come off the side rail.
So he's
That's
not
what he wanted
terribly,
to do.
as I say, is not terribly happy with the angle he's given himself.
No, it's a little
It hasn't
tricky.
really given himself much angle at all.
I like sliding this one up a little bit. If you just get around the side pocket, you got a pretty good makeable shot on the 9.
Honestly, that's what I was
Yeah,
looking at
he hit
from
that
that.
ball really good.
Except I would have drawn it all the way back to the corner pocket. So that's... And Scott gets back on the board. Slows Dylan's momentum down a little bit. Takes the 5-4 lead. Scott will be breaking.
How have they been breaking the balls over here? They've been hitting them, or kind of like medium and
I'd say medium, yeah.
that's the thing with the 2
Hello,
ball in
Mike.
the back.
Thanks for joining us.
Once you find the speed where you can get that 2 ball out a little bit, you know, in case you make the 1.
Yeah,
I think that's the break to go with.
I think Dylan's been hitting him a little too hard because he has not been making the 1 in the side pocket, but it's been getting all the way down to the center of the short rail, kind of where that cue ball was before Scott
Yeah.
picked it up.
I like trying to get the 1 ball. I don't like making the 1 myself. I like just make sure I make the wing ball and trying to get the 1 ball to kind of lay up there around the corner pocket opposite where I'm breaking from. Scott's breaking from the box, it looks like.
Yeah, I think he's slightly outside the box, but he's been breaking there the whole match, and
he's cutting him a touch.
Yeah, it's been working well up until this rack where it does not look like he's got anything on the 1.
I don't know, he might have a window here. If he has a window, he can get pretty aggressive. You just got to watch the side pocket up there.
Yeah, trying to look over the monitor here and see if I can see if he has the window, but Scott is right in my way.
Can push also.
Oh yeah, no, I believe he has the
looking
window.
to see, he's kind of measuring a little bit there. Yeah, he doesn't like it. So if he does have a window, it tells me it's probably going to throw him right in the hole, maybe. Funny little shot here.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like, from looking at the table, that he has the window. I'm just not sure what he can do with hitting the ball in that window.
He played the bank. Tried to play the 2-way. It's going to leak out a little bit on him, it looks like.
Yeah. I know you don't want to hit it too firm because you don't want the 1 ball coming way back up table, but it seemed like you needed to hit that a little harder to get the cue ball more under cover.
Yeah, you're trying to control both balls there, or even if you could hit a touch thinner.
That too. But I mean, with the window he had, I'm not sure he had the opportunity to hit it a touch thinner.
Wow. Dylan's not going to be happy with that.
No. Tried to come around the 5 ball and ended up just locking himself up behind it. That's actually the 7 ball, but my... What would you do here? Are you going to come off this? You come off the long rail to kick into this?
Yeah,
or?
I'm going to come off the side rail here, I think. He's going up the table. He's going to try to make a good hit here and leave Scott. Snooker try to get behind the 7. Oh, he made it. Nope.
No. To me, coming off the long rail to hit it is an easier hit, but even though it didn't work out for Dylan here, I think coming off the short rail like that, you have a better chance of ending up leaving him bad.
Yeah, for sure. The only thing about that shot is I mean, you hit it really good, and A lot of times it's hard not to sell out a shot. The other way, you got a chance to make the 8 and the 2 and maybe get something down table. You know,
Yeah.
2 ball might go in off the 8 or whatever. But, I mean, Dylan plays great. Got a chance. We're trying to put him behind the 7. Uh-oh, that might be too hard.
Mm.
Wow, Scott really let that ball go.
Sure, we're gonna see a safe coming here.
So, from here, I mean, he could thin the ball and try to keep it right around the red tap behind the 9 and bring the cue ball up the table. Or you bank it, another chance to play a decent 2-way shot here. You bank it back to the corner pocket, let the cue ball run over for some cover behind the 6, and if you make it, you might get a little shot on the 6. Good shot there by Dylan. Got a long shot up the table here, long thin, but kind of natural to get on the 7 and just play with good speed. Good shot, Dylan. Just focus on making the ball there. Here he can kind of just slide the ball out to the middle of the table there, get a little angle on the 8 ball and draw it up, play the 9 ball. Just like that. Draw this ball back a touch or stop it, either way. I like drawing it just a little bit because it's a 9 ball. Give myself easier shot on the 9, but Dylan should be able to make this ball. Yep, pumps it in. 5-5. Dylan to break.
Can you watch a hit?
I'll be back.
Oh, that's okay. I had want a Coke and a menu, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'd like to apologize for the internet issues we're having. Not really sure what is going on. Please bear with us. Just know that Anytime the stream does go down, we will get it back up as quickly as we possibly can. Andy, these tables, they play all right. They're fairly typical gold crowns. Yeah, Dylan plays a safe very nicely. Thank you. All right, so Scott still looking at how he wants to hit this ball here. Takes the, I think I would have a tendency to want to come up 2 rails behind it, try and kick the 4 ball back to the other end of the table. Looks like he might have gotten a little bit lucky there, or maybe that was what he was trying. I would have thought he would have been trying to kick it further up table, but he's left the cue ball behind the 8 ball. Dylan's going for his jump cue. Dylan very nicely jumps that ball in, but he may have hooked himself behind the 8 again, and even if he hasn't, the 5 does not go by the 6. But nice shot there by Dylan. Oh, nope. Looks like he may have left him the 5. Scott nearly made the 9 ball there. Nice shot there by Dylan. Could play the 6 up to the corner and just hold the cue ball for the 7 in the corner where he's standing, or he could go up and down, playing it on the side. He's overrun the 7 ball a little bit here. Doesn't look quite as bad from that angle, but has to contend with the scratch if he's going to try and cut this in the corner. That's what he's looking at now. Does not look like Dylan's comfortable with it. I don't blame him at all. I wouldn't be comfortable with it either. Good attempt there, but he overcuts it and gets a bit unfortunate that he's left Scott almost straight in on the 7 here. Scott plays the 7 nicely, gets himself a good angle on the 8. Should be able to just roll this in. Come down, looks like he's going to draw out a little bit. Comes back, gives himself a good shape on the 9. He'll have this shot to put himself on the hill, and it will be Scott's break. There it is, 6-5 Scott. Scott to break. All right, Scott up 6-5, breaking here, trying to close out this match. Hey, good break by Scott, but oh, the 1 ball leaks behind the 9. 4 ball comes in the way as well. So, he might be able to, yeah, I think he can get a hit on the 1. Just got to worry about scratching though. All right, Dylan with an opportunity here. Oh, left got long and jacked up over the 7. This is definitely not an easy shot here. Scott's definitely a little uncomfortable here with that 7 ball right in the, behind the cue. Scott tries to cross bank the 1 ball. Would have had a nice shot on the 2 had he made it, but he has left Dylan an open shot at the 1 here. Oh, wow. Wow. Some unexpected error there by Dylan. Scott will look to take advantage of that scratch and close this match out. Scott draws out 2 rails, gets good shape on the 4 here. Roll 1 rail out for the 5.
Not strong enough.
I don't know.
All right, so now it should be good.
Yep. And here we're online again, but now the problem is every time this happens, I gotta go and update the link everywhere because the link changes each time.
So let me go ahead and put us back on.
Yeah.
All right, so we are back. Not really sure what's going on with the connection, but we are back. And Dylan went for a shot, ended up leaving this for Scott. Scott can see the edge of the ball. And I'm going to be quiet because he's right next to us. Looks like he can cut it in. Try to cut it in, and he's leaving Dylan the open table. Dylan should be able to make, I'm not going to say easy work of this because there's really no easy shot on a 9-footer, but should make quick work of this. He can roll into the 9 and just create separation or draw above it like that. So he's just going to tap this 9 ball in, and we will go hill-hill.
For the 3rd time in a row on the stream.
Yep, 3 straight hill-hill matches.
And it will be Dylan to break.
You don't happen to have a micro USB, do you? Charger?
In my car, I do.
Just my headphones died, and that's the only thing that charges them.
Oh, yeah.
I think in my car I have one as well. But in between matches, I'll go check.
Actually, I might have one in my Q case. Let me go look.
Okay. And it will be Dylan to break, Hill. I really got to stop hitting the wrong button. All right. Fires in the wing ball. One's going to come out for not necessarily the easiest of shots, but one I do expect Dylan to make. And then he can come just straight up table. Straight up table for the 2. Now he can hold the ball. He does have the distance to be able to slow roll the 1 in and come out and be able to hold it. If he doesn't want to do that, he can actually come up and he has the angle to go in between the 2-9, and if he hits either one of those balls, he should still be fine. Because if he hits a 9, he's going to glance around and maybe even leave himself a 2-9 combo. If he hits the 2, he's just going to push the 2 closer to the pocket. If he doesn't hit either one of them, he's just going to go right between and he's fine. And he's going to run into the 2, and so he's going to be fine. Oh, he's straight. Straight.
Straight and on the rail.
Hill. Against Scott. Yeah, this is the exact situation I want to be in.
Actually, I wouldn't mind it. It's a lot better than losing 7-1.
Man. So I got good news after my match. I looked at the bracket. I wouldn't have to play Nathan Childress until the hot seat match. Since I got lucky against him in the bar table championship, he said, now we're on 9-footers, who on my turf? I was like, look, I know I don't really have a chance against you. Oh, hits it good.
Hit it really good.
And as long as he doesn't let up on this 5 ball, that was his out ball. Everything else from here is, this is a run out that Dylan should be out all the time. Now, I might be one of the few people who, if I'm not happy rolling up, I draw out. I draw in between the 9 and the 6.
Like that?
No, I come around the 9 also. I come up.
I actually thought that's what that was going to do when I said that.
Yeah. That way, you're hitting it hard enough. You're not going to run into anything, and no matter where you leave yourself, you're going to have the angle in the 6. Now here, he's perfectly fine as well. I don't try and get above this 7. I'm hitting this 6 ball flat. I'm going 2 rails back and forth and just leave myself the 7 in the corner.
I thought he was coming over to tell us we were talking too loud.
He can't hear us anyway. He has
Yeah, true.
very nice Samsung noise cancellation, blah, 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 more too expensive for me. Headphones in. But they're really nice.
Yeah, it looks like he is just going back and forth.
It's just a safer shot.
No, absolutely it is.
And there's no reason in trying to get above it because there's so many things that could go wrong. So I'm glad he went that way. Now here, because you're on a gold crown and these pockets are a little bit wider, you can just play a stop shot. He's going to roll forward though. Whoops. No.
I just stunned it to the rail.
Yeah. And that should be all he wrote.
He hit that ball very well.
Very,
Judged the speed perfectly.
and he left himself a big window, so no matter where that ball was, he was going to be fine. And he takes down Scott Haas. Dylan wins 7-6. 3 straight hill matches on the stream.
Yeah.